Hi guys, this is Dan for EvECoPilot.net and I'm here for a tutorial today on basic fleet mechanics. As you can see, we've got a fleet up and running here. Now the things to note is that you have, at the moment, we have 5 squad members which are all underneath a squad commander. That squad is then in a wing and that wing is part of the fleet. Now you can have 5 squads in every wing, you can have 5 wings in every fleet, and you can have 10 members per squad. Now the key to basically running a functional fleet is to make sure that everyone is getting bonuses. As you see there, that I'm applying bonuses to my squad at the moment. If I move myself down into a squad member position, suddenly I'm not getting any bonuses because we don't have a commander to pass them down to. So if I put myself back into a squad commander position, suddenly you see there my shield dropped a little bit because I gained additional shield from having these bonuses. Now what you can also do is you can put a member into a wing command position, and what that's going to do is enable this member's bonuses to be passed down into multiple squads. So I can create a second squad there, give that squad a commander, give that squad a member, and then Calidus's bonuses are going to be passed down. And obviously you can go one further than that and you can create a fleet commander, and then that fleet commander's bonuses will pass down into wing to squad to members of every wing and every squad beneath him. Now the easiest way to figure out who should be put where is using the show fleet composition button. Now what this basically shows you is who the members of the fleet are, where they currently are, the ship that they're in, and the type of ship that they're in. Now what you also get is the current role that they're in and the skills that they have available. So you can see here that Raz doesn't have any leadership skills at the moment. So if we put Raz into a squad commander position, he's not going to be able to pass bonuses down. Now if we put myself, for example, I have leadership 5, which means I can run a squad of up to 10 people, and I have wing command 2, which means I can run up to 2 wings. Which means I can run up to 2 squads as a wing commander. So if I move into the wing commander position and I have 2 squads, I'm going to be able to pass those bonuses down. But if we put a third squad into my wing, my skills aren't going to be enough to do that, which means they're going to stop getting bonuses. So basically what you want to look at is basically have the highest skilled member giving the bonuses. Now if we move everyone back down into my squad, you see there's no point in setting up a squad with 5 squads, 2 wings if you don't need them. So the squad needs to grow as the member count does. So at the moment, because we only have a total of 6 people in this squad, in this fleet, we can put them all under a single squad and still pass all the bonuses along without a problem. Only when the squad then grows beyond sort of 10 or 11 people do we then create a wing commander and split the fleet down into 2 different squads. The most important thing is just to make sure that everyone has bonuses, and to do that you have to make sure that everyone in a leadership position has the ability to pass the bonuses down. Now as a squad commander you have a lot of functions available to you. So rather than me just being able to warp to a planet, I have my option for me to just warp to 0 to a line. I can also warp the squad, and I can warp the squad to within the set distance of a range. Okay, now basically if I select warp squad to this position, everyone under my command is then going to warp to the same position that I told them to. The same way that a wing commander then initiates a squad warp, everyone underneath him is also going to warp. Now you also have this broadcast window at the bottom. Now the 2 things to note here is who you're broadcasting to. So I can broadcast to everyone. I can broadcast to my group, which is the people that I'm responsible for, or I can broadcast to just my superiors, which will be the people that I'm directly underneath. So for the moment we generally set it onto everyone. Now the useful commands here are, if you need armor or shield, you can just broadcast that. So as soon as I click that button, everyone in my squad everyone in my fleet, sees that I need armor, and you also get an icon appear over your ship like that. Now, what that's going to enable the logistics to do is anyone with the capability of repairing a ship is going to see that I need armor, and obviously they're then going to be able to respond. Now, what we've also got here is a watch list. Now, if I just remove these guys from the watch list quickly, what a watch list is basically a way of tracking a fleet member's health without having to have the target locked. So if I right click on this squad and I select add squad members to watch list, that's going to add everyone that's in this squad onto this list. And as you can see, I don't have any of these guys locked at the moment, but if I target Raz here, set some nice close range ammunition, if I shoot him, you can see that suddenly he shows up now as taking damage. He's starting to flash there, and his shield is starting to go down. So if I'm a logistics, I can now see that Raz is under fire and then start repping him accordingly. There is sometimes a slight delay. You can see when he gets damaged it takes a little bit of time, but it's normally quick enough. It's certainly a lot better than having your entire squad locked to see their health that way, because you're not going to have any targets free to shoot people. So keeping that there. The other thing you can do is keep sort of high priority squad members. So for example, me as an FC, I make everyone add me to their watch list. So when I tell them to warp to me or to align, to this place, warp to me at 0, warp to me at range, when I give commands that involve my physical character, they have it right there. So it's easy for them to click on me and respond. Now the other windows we have in the fleet are the history window. You can see here everything that I've broadcasted has come up in this history window. So if everyone in this fleet was to broadcast that they needed armor, everyone was getting a kicking, then what would happen is that this is all going to start showing up here. So as Cal broadcasts that he needs armor, I see that there. Everyone that's broadcasting that they need armor, it's not just going to flash by one at a time at the bottom here. You're going to be able to see the people that have previously been broadcasting and therefore help you repair them. Now, the other function that we have as a fleet commander is I can actually broadcast destinations. So if I take this data center here, I can broadcast the fact that I want my fleet to align to that position. Now what that's going to do is again show up in the history window, and you're also going to get an icon out in space showing that that's where I want you to warp to, or sorry, to align to at this time. Now the other interesting command that we have, if I can just get you guys to all just fly off for me, just fly away. Kel's actually aligned to the Imperial Data Center. Now if you click here in the top of the fleet again, you have this regroup command. So as you can see at the moment, all my guys are just flying away from me. Okay, we've got Kel out there, Blossom's off, everyone's moving away. Now if I click this regroup button, what that's going to do is that's going to tell everyone in my fleet, or everyone that I'm responsible for, to turn around and come to me. And they're going to end up, their ship is going to automatically start orbiting me at sort of 500 meters away. So you can see Kel's turned around now, everyone's basically regrouped on me, and that's a very, very useful command. Yeah, other than that, like I said, keeping a successful fleet is just having people in the right positions that are needed to give the fleet boosts, and then having the right people in place to be able to issue the commands that he's doing. If you're a new player, you don't need to know much to be a functional part of a squad. Now we're going to do a second video shortly about basic fleet commands that you'll be given by a fleet commander, but the only time you need to be concerned when you're in a fleet is if you see this as a cross, which means you're not getting any boosts. If you're not getting any bonuses, you might as well not be in the fleet. It's a big part of the game later on. You get a lot of extra damage, shields, all sorts of stuff from having this bonus. But for now, that's just generally how the fleet works, what it's used for, and some of the basic features that you can use for now. And yeah, we'll be doing a second video shortly on how to be a functional part of a fleet, how to obey commands, and what those commands mean. So for now, I'll leave that with you. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you very much guys for orbiting around me for 5 minutes bored. And I'll see you soon.